What's up, guys? Okay, we're gonna go look at this cop arrest black mail carrier in rich neighborhood. This showed up on my feed, I don't know, a day or so ago, and it's from Body Cam Declassified. I learned my lesson with the video I put up of the black FBI agent, and upon further investigation realized that was a complete scam, so I did another video letting people know what was up. So anyway, this is from Body Cam Declassified. They say that they are the premier whatever for body cam footage. Also, I would like to note 70% of people that watch these videos are not subscribed to the channel. Click the button and we'll move along. Anyway, we're going to look at this video. I'm going to show you why it's a fake, and then we're going to look at Richard Taylor taking this at complete, this is gospel to him, because this is a white cop and this is a black mail carrier, and he is convinced that this is just the way black people are treated in the United States.
5912, approaching suspect.
The first clue would have been, you think he'd have noticed Body Cam Declassified all over here and Body Cam Declassified, and he might, I don't know, go look up Body Cam Declassified, but we're about to get to that as soon as this one's over with.
Approaching suspect. Excuse me, ma'am. What do you think you're doing?
Now, it seems like it would be obvious to him what she's doing. She's dressed as a mail carrier, and she has, I don't know, mail.
Well, we've had 3 suspicious calls.
3 suspicious calls about what? What does a suspicious person look like?
About a suspicious person approaching houses. 3 people in this neighborhood have reported it. You know anything about that?
I surely don't. I'm working.
You're working? And what is it that you're doing? What's your job?
I'm the mail carrier.
You're a government employee. Would you get that costume at the Spirit Halloween store? You're clearly casing the neighborhood.
Does this even seem legit to anybody?
I'm casing the neighborhood with a giant bag on me? It's hot, sir.
Clearly.
Also, yes, that's the tractor they're ramping up. Taking care of that hay over there. You got a problem with that? Move along.
Let me see your ID.
Oh, my goodness. Here you go. I've been in this neighborhood on this route for 4 years. You can ask any of these residents. They'll know.
Ma'am, I'm asking the questions here, okay? This doesn't prove anything. Do you have an actual ID?
Yes. That proves I'm Postal.
You don't live anywhere around here.
That racket, whatever that was on the video.
You're not even close.
Of course I don't live around here. I work here. I'm a postal carrier. Why would I live around here?
I'm not buying it. You're clearly casing the joint. This is a very wealthy neighborhood. There's a lot of money in these houses, and you're off for way more than just their packages.
Sir, I have a bag full of mail.
Let me see.
What you can look in.
Let me see this.
Sir, you can't.
Let me see the mail. What do you got here?
Don't
You're delivering mail. What's even in here?
Now, now that's a federal.
Also, yes, I would like to note that would be a federal offense for him to open mail that is not addressed to him.
Right, you can't be opening someone's mail.
Even if mail is put in your mailbox that is not yours, it is against the law for you to open it. I'm just throwing that out there.
Sir, would you like to call my supervisor?
There's no supervisors to call. I found my suspect.
Suspect?
Clearly.
How am I a suspect if I'm... Since when I was working while black...
You're going door to door. You're casing the joint.
Door to door to deliver mail, sir.
To set up a future robbery. I know what's going on. I've had my training.
Look here, it is too hot for me to be out here with this foolishness. I got people waiting for their mail.
Yeah, you have people waiting, I'm sure.
Yes, I am sure. I need to go. Look here. You obviously got it misunderstood. Like I said, we can call my supervisor. You can ask
Also, that noise you're hearing now here is still background noise from the video.
any of these people in this neighborhood. They will tell you who I am.
The gig is up. I already know who you are. You're clearly impersonating a mail person trying to case the joint to get information for future robberies.
Who's going to be out here carrying a big package impersonating somebody in this heat? Sir?
Somebody that's preparing to rob the place, obviously.
Broad daylight, sir?
I didn't say you were robbing it in broad daylight. You're casing it.
Sir.
That means you're gathering information to come back at night, finding out who's home, who's not at home, who leaves their door open. I noticed when I walked up, you were jiggling that front door. Is it normal for a mail person to open the front door? No, I don't think so.
Package. I was leaving their package.
I'm not buying it.
Would you like to go look and see the package I left?
I saw everything.
You clearly.
Why I stopped. I've been observing, and like I said, we've received 3 calls of suspicious activity.
Suspicious activity.
Suspicious woman going door to door, casing the neighborhood. You clearly don't live anywhere near here. There's no reason for you to be here.
So, is suspicion a misdemeanor or a felony? Asking for a friend.
Sir, does your mail carrier live in your neighborhood?
That's irrelevant.
Well, it's obviously relevant to this point. Of course I don't live here. I work here.
You're still sticking to the mail story, huh?
Why would I else be wearing this hot behind uniform out here in this heat?
As a disguise to case the neighborhood. We've already discussed this. I've already solved the case before it's happened.
Look here, sir. I just want to do my job and go about my day. And clearly, you were just a little bit overzealous right now. If you like, I said before, you can call my supervisor and they can verify it. You can even ask the people in the home. They can tell you who I am. I've been on this route for 4 years.
Ma'am, I already know who you are. I don't need to check with anybody. Hand me that bag of mail, please.
No, sir.
Hand me the bag of mail. I'm not going to ask you again.
I can't do that.
All right, turn around. You're under arrest.
Sir.
Bag off.
You do understand that is a federal crime what you're doing.
Hands behind your back.
Oh, my Lord.
You're under arrest for potential identity theft and mail fraud.
You were making a mistake.
And you made a mistake thinking you could get away with this. Just grab this fake mail bag. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law.
Yeah, okay.
Should have thought twice before coming to this neighborhood. Ma'am, walk faster.
Sir, I walk all day. I'm fine.
You're upsetting the birds.
Well, but you were upsetting me.
Thinking you could come into a nice neighborhood like this and rob it. Not on my watch.
Can you at least help me down?
There you go. There you go. You're doing just fine. You should have thought of that.
Also, this says Mango Beach Police Department. Feel free to go find that police department. You will not, because it does not exist.
Before you tried to case this joint.
Listen, joints. Now, this is ridiculous. I'm losing my glasses. Can you get my glasses?
No problem. I'll check them into evidence with the other stuff. In the back.
Do we really have to?
Get in the car.
Mail truck's right up the street. You can see it.
Ma'am, the time for talking is done. You had your chance to tell me the truth and you didn't.
I told you the truth. Now, see, you gonna regret this. Like, how about?
Head back.
Can you? I lose it. Sir, is this really necessary? I am going to lose my job over this.
Are we still sticking to this
Sir.
mail lady story? No one's...
I have a family I gotta support. I am an honest, hard-working person. This is just unnecessary. Sir.
You should have thought your plan through a little more clear. I figured it out.
I can't believe this. I can't believe this is happening. Oh, goodness. Now, are you gonna... I don't even know where to start.
Steal all their stuff instead of working hard.
Sir, I told you, my of vehicles back there that melt. At least just go back, lock it up so someone don't steal everything.
Like you were planning to do?
Sir.
Does any of this seem legitimate to anybody except for Richard A. Taylor? No.
This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. I told you I've been here for 4 years. You can ask them.
Ridiculous as you thought you were going to get away with it.
I can't believe I'm doing this. Here we are in these days, and you got me in this mess. Oh, it's okay.
I'm not sure how she's keeping a straight face through this.
It's okay, because I ain't do nothing wrong.
Tell it to the judge.
Yep. Who knew working while black would get you in trouble?
After several complaints from the community, the mail carrier has been suspended without pay for 6 months for failing to deliver all her mail on the day she was arrested. In addition, she was written up for leaving her mail truck unattended for 2 days. She was released on her own recognizance, and her court dates are still pending. The situation remains unresolved. More updates to come. Now, anybody know anything about the mail service? That truck would not be unattended for 2 days. It's all just complete bullshit. See if there's any more to the story. Nope, no more to the story. Okay, so let's go over and see body cam. Here's body cam declassified. Body worn cameras or body cams have become a crucial tool for law enforcement. Offering an impartial record of police interactions. Originally introduced in the early 2000s, body cams were developed to increase transparency and accountability after concerns over police misconduct grew. They provide an accurate, unbiased view of events, making it easier to resolve disputes and investigate allegations of excessive force. No, they don't. They put them behind a paywall. And here in North Carolina, if you are not a party to it, you can't get the body cam footage. And then if they do, it's only through a court order. As technology advances, body cams became smaller, more efficient, and equipped with features like real-time streaming. This allowed police to document encounters more effectively, improving both officer safety and public trust. In our channel, we bring you real, unfiltered body cam footage. Is it real and unfiltered? It's a complete scam, offering insights into real-world situations. In some videos, we may reenact some elements to clarify key aspects of key encounters. So what aspects of this were true, and you've just reenacted some of them. Every case shared is original and exclusive. Original to them and exclusive to them because they're complete scams. And if you see our created body cam footage elsewhere, please report it. No, you have put this out here and this is for public. So, here we are. Let's notice a couple things. Notice this building right here. I know it's going to move when I hover over it. See this building right here? See this building right here? Same building. See these buildings back here? To this area right here, same area. Notice the building right here. The building. Notice the areas. Notice the building. Notice the building right there. Notice the building. Notice the building, this building, and these buildings are the same building. The building, there's the building, same building, there's the buildings. Also this one, go watch this one. When he handcuffs him, body cam footage, you see this guy with his hands behind his back, and then the body cam gets close to that. You don't actually see him handcuffing him. You hear handcuffs clicking. But then if you watch closely, when he gets put in the car, he does not even have handcuffs on. There's the buildings. There's the same area. Now, how many traffic stops also the same cop? Are they only getting this cop's body cam footage? How many traffic stops are in the same place? 99% of the time. My guess would be less than 0.5%. So, Richard Taylor Working while black. Black postal worker arrested by racist cop. Accused her of being a burglary suspect. Now, he's just going to go through the video. We're not going to go through that video again, but let's hear what he has to say about said video. And then we'll see what the commenters have to say about it.
Now, the sheer calmness of the lady and the pure, unadulterated ignorance and retardation of the police officer once again makes this
and retardation of the police officer, says the one that's buying all of it.
Video even hard to believe that it's true, but yet it is true. Neighbors actually filed complaints.
Now, the buffering and stuff is on his end.
On the mail carrier for not delivering their mail that day, as well as she was cited, I guess, by the Postal Service for...
You're only saying that because that's what they say at the end of the video. And if what you said earlier is true, where's the documentation of that?
For leaving her mail truck unattended for 2 days.
Never going to be left unattended for 2 days, that mail truck. If, let's say the postal carrier was driving drunk and was pulled over by law enforcement, and yes, they were in fact drunk, that mail truck would be secured by another officer until somebody came to pick it up. It would not be sitting there by itself for 2 days. 2, opening mail that is not addressed to you is a federal crime.
Now, we all saw the officer, complete ignorance. I don't know what academy or what they taught him in the academy where he's questioning the lady. First of all,
well, they didn't teach him anything because he's not a real cop.
Identifying her as a suspect. What is it you're doing? And she's looking at him like, are you crazy? I'm sitting here with a mail bag. It's hot. I'm delivering these mails. Well, I saw you jiggling that door up there. Yeah, I was leaving a package. I was opening the screen door to leaving a package. Would you like to call my supervisor? No, there's no supervisor to call. It's obvious that you are casing the joint. Let me see your ID. Okay. This doesn't prove anything. Let me see your other ID. Oh, this says you don't live around here. Of course I don't live around here. I'm delivering my mail. Now, my father was a postal service worker as well, a letter carrier as he called it. And so this actually hits home to me because I've seen my father come home sweating bullets, just like that lady was doing, working while...
Well, he came home sweating bullets. Did he come home saying he was arrested for being in a neighborhood that he doesn't live in, and did he leave his truck there for 2 days? No, did not happen. And body cam declassified as a total scam.
Walking into my back drenched in hot weather, having to wear that uniform. And as the lady said, you think I will be out here in this hot behind uniform out here casing the joints? She said, you can ask the neighbors, or you can call my supervisor. My mail truck is right down the street, and yet and still he keeps accusing her of casing the joint while black. Now this happened once again. This is not the 1960s, the 1980s, even the 2000s. This happened on May 18th, 2025. And
it did not actually happen. It's a complete scam.
Year of our Lord, as they say.
The year of our Lord, he's always talking for Jesus.
And so this happened.
Jesus would be so sad with him. He does zero. He doesn't look up anything before he puts his stuff out, apparently.
Less than a month ago. And the lady actually was taken to jail. She was cited for trespassing, I believe.
Where's all the sightings? Where's all the official? That would be public record. Why didn't you have the public record pulled and show where she was cited for anything?
Now,
because it didn't happen.
Whatever magistrate, judge, district attorney actually allowed these charges to be taken out is part of the problem as well. But this officer...
Let me guess. They must be white and they took out the charges anyway. Please fucking stop.
You can hear he's white, being very sarcastic.
Yes. No, he said he's white.
Can I close my mail truck up? So people don't come and steal the mail. Yeah, like you were planning to do. Like totally just
seems like that'd have been a clue that was a fake, but not for Richard Teller.
Different, racist, Anywhere that you want to put in there, man. This officer right here, once again, this young lady, I commend her on her ability to stay calm.
You mean on her ability to act?
She started breathing, keep calm. I have done nothing wrong, working while black. And that is the issue.
Working while black. That's all he's talking about. If he has a problem with white people, is what I'm trying to say.
The point of this video, black people cannot work in this neighborhood, wherever the case.
Like there's not enough real shit going on. He has to think, he has to throw this out to his subscribers as the complete truth, and they eat this shit up. Not all of them, and usually the ones that don't agree with him, those comments will be taken down.
Be without being accused of criminal. Black skin has this inherent magnetation to criminality, as it is seen by law enforcement. Saying he had a couple of complaints. Did he really have a couple of complaints? So was he just on one that day? You see how he opened the mail? Let me see the mail. This ain't mail. You know, just because he's a police officer, you know, I guess he feels that he has the right.
No, and it seemed like that had been a clue to Mr. Teller when he opened that mail that something was up.
To do and to treat anybody the way that he treated them. So I hope this officer gets reprimanded. I hope the lady, retains her job. She said, I'm going to lose my job over this, which is true. Like anytime, even if you don't do anything wrong, you're black, a lot of times you are going to be charged with the crime.
So, if you're black and you didn't do anything wrong, a lot of times you're going to be charged with a crime. This guy's a complete idiot.
So, I don't know who this lady is. This video was from Body Cam Unleashed. I'm using it in fair use.
It was from Body Cam Declassified, and he didn't go back and look at their website.
So, y'all let me know what y'all think about this video in the comments. And as always, I thank you guys for watching, calling, subscribing, texting, email, donations, sending videos of that nature. I really appreciate the support.
Sending videos. Who has sent you this?
We are almost at 60,000 subscribers. So I definitely want to extend gratitude and thanks to each one of you guys who subscribe to this channel, who share the information, who care to interact.
Share lies. So let's see what this, if they'll pop up. Sis can retire early after suing. Incorrect. He's messing with federal property. Please get that lawsuit going immediately. He needs to be fired immediately. He's harassing her, but just committed a federal offense. Those who called the cops need to be sued along with the cop and the department. Yes, what the Mango Beach Police Department does not exist. Well, she can quit her job at the post office now. She just hit the lottery. She did not. He should be fired and sent to prison after he served his sentence, then deported, delivering mail while black. That officer should face federal charges for tampering with mail, and I hope she sues the pants off of him. Oh, he's racist. No way, I refuse to believe this is real. I can't find not one news article or broadcast about it. However, it's making the rounds on spoof sites and YouTube channels known for posting fake videos. This isn't one of those channels, of course. This isn't? You mean Richard A. Taylor isn't? Body Cam Declassified is. He needs to be fired. Stop letting him get off. It's a federal crime. That the entire reason they put mail trains at the end of trains, remember that. It's a skit, whatever that's supposed to be. It's a skit, yes. Being black in America is exhausting. If this ain't fake, it's definitely a horrible look at that PD. The PD isn't real. These officers, in my opinion, are just that damn stupid. It's fake, both of them. I don't know either real worker speaks like this. Relax, guys, this is a skit. This guy is not a real cop. This is all an act. It's a fake. I'm sure people that follow Richard will be up in arms about this skit. Absolutely. I love this skit, but it's not far off from reality. It's not. Then show a true, real one where this has happened. And then this one's, see, it makes you go down a rabbit hole, is replying to this. What proof do you have it's fake? Because I'm pissed. This is typical. My first thought, this has to be a skit. Yes. This devil just kidnapped a black female postal worker while on her route. What the fuck is going on with these devils? If real cops should be charged with several federal crimes. No way this is real. That cop cannot be that ignorant. This is a joke. This is fake. I don't believe this. This is a prank too stupid to be true. I'm really sick of these folks. We literally can't do shit in peace. What they're saying is these folks, the white people, they're tired of the white people. Because not like there isn't enough shit going on that you could post that would be true. They have to, these body cam declassified has to make shit up to keep people pissed off. I hope he lose his job by now. I'm very proud of her for not acting ignorant like him. Thanks again for doing this story. It's a scam. Please tell me this cop lost his job and this sister sued this dumb clown for being a dumb clown. He also committed a crime by opening someone mail up, which is a federal crime. Either way, World War III approaching. They still effing with us. I hope she sues him. This has to be a skit. This is the same cop that harassed a black... Exactly, the black judge. This is the same cop. You're absolutely right. But yeah. Anyway. That's where we're at with this one. Let me know what you think about it in the comments. Like, share, subscribe. Also, again, 70% of people that watch these videos are not subscribed to the channel. Click the button and we'll move along. Let me know what you think about this one, and I'm out.